Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Let's learn and grow together. In previous lecture, we have seen the overview about the CAD CAM CAE subject. In that, chapter number 8 is manual part programming. So today we will see the chapter number 8 manual part programming. So in that we will see the first unit content. Now you can see what are the unit content. First part is the principles of an NC program. What are the principles? We will see word address format, that is a WAF. It is required for while doing programming. It's most important part. Next, machining formulas. Some formula is there for calculating the speed, some parameters. So that purpose we will see the machining formulas. Next, tool length and cutter diameter compensation. By using G code and M code, we are going to create some programming part by using this tool length and cutter. We will see the problems related to the tool length and cutter diameter compensation, as well as Canada cycles for lathe, milling and drilling, and introductory part of the sub-program, subroutine, do loop and macros. This is the unit content for the chapter number 8. So we will see the one by one. First, that is manual part program. In that we will see the definition of this manual part program. What is the actual manual part program? It is nothing but machining by using particular workpiece, and it is not only depends person to person, but it is also varies from the machine to machine. In that we are using the various G code, M code, programming setup, various machines like CNC, VMC. From that machine we are going to create or manufacture a particular part. For that we are using different machines. So that's why we are saying like it is not depend only person to person, varies from machine to machine. So you can see this figure. In that figure you can see first block is a drawing block. Whatever initial drawing is there, from that we are going to provide programming with the help of the G code, M code. For that program we are inculcating into the punch tape, and from that we are going to provide this MCU. Okay, that is our operating machines. So this is overview about the manual part program. So we will see the second point, that is the principles of an NC program. What are the principles required for this numerical control program? So we will see in that there are total 6 blocks. So we will see the one by one. This is actual syntax of the program, varies from machine to machine. However, the kind of the controller used for the typical machining, okay, that is NC machine. For that purpose, first block is program startup. Okay, before going to start any program, we have to define the unit for that program, and whatever requirement of the procedure before setting program, before going to start program, we have to give some input. Okay, that is the first block, that is a program startup. Next is tool safety block. In that we are going to consider the safety in regarding the tool. Okay, likewise third one is the tool load blocks. Whatever requirement of the tools for that particular part design. So in that CNC you can see that one turret is there, automatic tool changer block is there. In that block we are keeping the number of the tools, and from that turret we are going to using required tool at that time. So tool load blocks, which one is required tool, we have to set before the going to manufacturing. That purpose that block is required. Next, tool motion block. Whatever that setting that tools in ATC, from that code for actual cutting tool motion, the machining work is done in this section. Whatever that actual manufacturing process is there, according that we are going to operate that separate tool from this section. Next, tool cancel blocks. If one work section is turns off the tool compensation features and return to the tool to its original position, that is in ATC of the turret. Okay, and last one is the end of the tape block. Whatever the writing the whole program before going to start manufacturing, that program will be end for this block. Okay, next point, that is a word address format, that is a WAF. And for that, this is most important part of the programming, or this is the syntax for the writing any program. This is one code. We can take the example below that. You can see capital N G X Y Z U V W I J K F S T M. Okay, so this is the code for the writing the any program. In that, first letter is capital N is for operation number. You can give any operation number. Likewise N001, this is a indicate that the first operation. Next, capital G means your preparatory functions code, that is a G code. Whatever you are going to using that code, we have to written here. Next, XYZ UVW IJK, that is a dimension, coordinate value. Whatever that required coordinate value, we have to input in terms of the XYZ UVW IJK. Next, F, that F indicates the feed, whatever required feed for that tool. Yes, speed. T means tool number, which tool we are going to using, that we have to mention that tool number. And M for machining. So this is a very useful format for making the programming in NC part. Next point is machining formulas, and we will see the which parameter we are going to calculate. So first, spindle in RPM. So formula for that 1000 into phi is nothing but velocity, cutting speed divided by pi d. So from this formula you can calculate the spindle speed, and you can see here one table is there. Different material, we will get the different cutting speed in different operation. First, lathe operation, we will get the material. For material tool steel, we will get the cutting speed for the lathe operation in meter per minute. Likewise, you can see here, you can refer this table for the speed purpose. Okay, so this is the machining formulas for the programming. And there are three separate sections. For lathe, you can take feed in mm per revolution. This is the separate formula. You can see the drilling, there is one table. According to size, drilling size, you can find out the different feed rate values. Same likewise in milling, you can check for material wise, and for operation wise you will get the different feed values. So this is the standard values related to that different material. So we will get the different feed rate value, but you don't worry, in that problem itself given the required feed value. So this is only your information purpose, you don't have to remember this value. Okay. So most important part, we have to remember that the G code, that is your preparatory functions. So we will see one by one. First code is G00, that is nothing but it is used for the rapid traverse or position. Means suppose I want to travel my tool for at one location to another location is to fast way. So you can use the G00 for positioning of that tool to relate to your workpiece. Okay. Next, G01, it is a linear interpolation. Means if you want to travel my tool from point number 1 to point number 2 with linear manner only, so we have to use this G01 code for the linear interpolation. Okay. Next, G02, it is basically used for circular interpolation with clockwise direction. Suppose I want to rotate my tool in circular manner with clockwise direction, so we have to use G02 code. Okay. So next, same G03, it is also used for circular interpolation, but it is anti-clockwise, that is counterclockwise direction. Okay. Next, G04, it is used for the basically dwell time, means no operation time. Next, G09, it is used for non-modal exact stop. It is not exactly stopping the program, just non-modal exact stop. Whenever we require, that time we are going to use G09. Next, G17, G18 and G19. There are 3 G codes for 3 different planes. If you want to select the any plane, suppose you want to select the XY plane, so you have to write the G17. For XZ plane G18 and YZ plane G19. Okay, so this is about selection of the plane G17 to G19 we are going to use for plane selection only. Next, G70 oblique G20. For Fanuc system we are going to use G20. So G20 is basically used for inches input. Okay, we want to our unit in inches, so you have to choose G20 and G21 for metric input in mm. If you want to your program values in mm, so you have to choose G21 only. If you want to inches, then you have to choose G20. Okay, next G90 and G91. In that, G90 is basically prefer for the absolute coordinate system and G91 is incremental coordinate system. Okay, so while you are going to suppose we are going to making a program, so at that time which one system is we are going to use, that is the most important. So before starting the program we have to mention the coordinate system, whether you are going to use absolute or incremental. Okay, we will see in next lecture what is meaning of the absolute incremental. We will just see the overview of the preparatory function. Next, G94 or G95. This is used for feed rate value in meter mm per minute or mm per revolution. If you are going to use G94, so your feed value must be in mm per minute. If you want to going to make G95 code, so your feed value in mm per revolution. As per your concern, you can take the any code. G96, it is basically used for the constant surface speed control. G97, cancel for that constant surface speed. G74 is used for the reference point approach. Before starting any manufacturing operation, we have to give reference as a tool point. From that reference point, we are going to moving that tool to our actual workpiece. So before starting any program, we have to give some reference point. That by purpose we are going to use G74 code. G81, that is a K-nut cycle start. If you want to do program with the help of the K-nut cycle, so we have to use the G81 for the start and G80 for the cancel that K-nut cycle. So this is the preparatory functions. Actually, preparatory function is a totally 100 code, that is starting from G00 to G99. Okay, but we do not need to remember all this 100 code. We just remember this near about 20 code for G code. That is sufficient for any problem purpose. So we have to remember only this 20 G code for the solving the any problem related to the CNC program. Okay, so we will see the next miscellaneous function, that is M code. So this is the some M codes. So we will start the first M00. This is used for the programming stop. So when we want to stop this program, so we are going to use M00. Next, M01, optional stop. It is not actually stop, but suppose we want to stop that program for some time, so we are going to use M01. It is an optional stop. Next, M02. This is used when we want to end of the program, so that time we have to use the M02 code. Next, M03. So we are going to start the spindle in clockwise direction. That time we have to use the M03. And same M04 for the spindle on anti-clockwise direction. We want to start the spindle with anti-clockwise direction. That time we have to use the M04 code. Next, M05, it is used for the spindle off. Okay, then M06 for tool change. If you want to change the tool, we want to do next operation. For that purpose we have to change the tool, so we are going to use M06 code. Next, M08 is for coolant on. Next, M09, it is for coolant off. Next, M07, it is used for high pressure coolant oil air flow on. If you want to high pressure coolant on, so we have to use the M07. M13 is a coolant and spindle on with clockwise direction. Suppose we want to start coolant and spindle at simultaneously, so we have to use M13 code. Next, M14 code. So if you want to start off the coolant and spindle at a time, start with anti-clockwise direction, so you have to use M14. Next, M30, end of the program and reset. After the completion of all the process operations, suppose we want to end of the program and reset, so we have to use the M30. Next, M98, sub program call. If you want to add or input the sub program, so we have to write the M98, and we want to end of the sub program, so we have to input M99 as a miscellaneous code. So this is the manual part programming's first overview, some theory part, G code, M code. So in next lecture we will see the problem. So thank you so much.